Hi, namaste everyone. I'm again back with you guys with new topic singular and plural. Today here we learn how to form plural nouns from singular nouns. Before get started, if you are new and if you didn't subscribe my channel, please subscribe it. Okay, now let's get started. Formation of plural noun. How do we form plural nouns? Here is some rules to form plural nouns. So, in rule number 1 I have written if a word ends with letter S, double S, CH, SH, X means we simply add es to those words that ends with letter S, double S, CH, SH, X. For an example, I have written here word bus boss. Bus boss. Boss is a word and this word ends with letter S. If a word ends with letter S means we have to add es to form plural. Likewise, glass, glass. Glass is a word and this word is in with double S. So, if a word ends with double S means we have to add es. Like that, I have written here source, source. This source is in with es, so we add here es. Like that, I have written here box. Box is a word and this box word ends with letter X, so if a word ends with letter X means we have to add es. Okay, likewise, let's go to rule number 2. In rule number 2 I have written if a word ends with letter F, replace F with letter V and add es. Yes, all of you got it. If a word ends with letter F means we have to replace this F with letter V. We have to replace this F with letter B and we have to add ES. Okay, for an example, I have written here one word LEAF, leaf. LEAF, leaf. Leaf is a word and this leaf word ends with letter F. So, in place of F we have to write B. So LEAV means in place of F we have written here B and we add ES, leaves. Like that, KNIFE, knife. Same, we have to replace this F with B and we have to add ES, knives. Okay, let's go to rule number 3. In rule number 3 I have written if a word ends with letter Y. If a word ends with letter Y. Okay, in case of this, it's very important, all of you listen me very carefully. If a word ends with letter Y means we have to look or we have to watch a letter before Y, a letter before Y. If before letter Y, if there is consonant letter, so named letter. If there is consonant letter before Y means we have to replace that Y with I and add es to form plural. If a word ends with letter Y means first we have to watch a letter before Y. If a letter before Y is a consonant letter, means we have to replace that Y with I and we have to add es to form plural. For an example, look at here, Example, story, story. Now this story is a word. Now this story word is end with letter Y, means we have to watch or we have to look a letter before Y, means here is a letter R, a letter R before Y there is a letter R. So this R is a letter and this R letter is consonant letter. So in case of consonant letter we have to replace that Y with I. So its plural form is STOR. In place of Y we have to add I, then we have to add ES, stories, like that. If before letter Y if there is vowel letter means we simply add only S to form plural. For an example, KEY, key is a word and this word is in with letter Y. Now before Y here is a letter E. This E is vowel letter, so we simply add S to form plural, KEYS, keys. Okay guys, there is furthermore rules for today. This is enough. Hope meet you soon in part 2. Till then, keep smiling and keep subscribing.